Well, good day to you all, and happy St. Patrick's Day, by the way. It's Krista from the Twins Healing Magic and Beyond, and today is day 7 of mine and Kara's 365-day challenge, which is really all about finding our inner voice. So that's really what this video today is about, is finding your inner voice, and what would that look like, and what would that take. And so for me, I really began this journey January of 2018. I journal as often as I can. I don't every day or anything. But that was actually, most of my journals I start them with like a theme, I guess kind of like a New Year's resolution or my goal for the year. And in 2018 of January, it was where I was determined to start speaking my truth. Being me. What I wanted so desperately was to break out of this shell, out of these walls, out of this prison of holding back on who I was for several reasons. To not hurt anyone's feelings, because I worried about being judged. I worried about people not liking me. And so I started speaking my truth a little bit every day. It's been a very extremely slow process, like a snail moving along. And every day I would just commit one little thing to speak my truth. And I really noticed it at work. And I actually remember the first time I ever swore at work. It actually stopped one of the girls I was working with dead in her tracks, and people didn't know I swore. And not that I'm promoting swearing, but I'm just promoting you to be you. And so I started being like, what is holding me back? And I don't generally swear in front of patients, and I'm still very professional, but when I'm hanging out at coffee time or on lunch breaks or whatever, I was like, don't hold back on who you are anymore. And it really made me think about it, because these are some of the struggles I've had through the last couple of years. Is like, we're so used to making other people feel comfortable, and we're trying to fit in, and we don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, and we don't want people not to like us. So we do all these things for other people, and we forget about ourselves. And it's like, so then we end up hanging around people that maybe aren't the people that are like-minded, that make us feel good about ourselves, that make us allow us to be who we truly be. And so I was really starting to think about that, who do you want to hang out with, and who do you want to have, what kind of people do you want hanging out with you and being in your inner circle of friends? Do you want to be around the popular group of people just because it makes you look a certain way? Or do you just want to be you and find out who those people might end up being? And you might find they are the same people, and you might find that some of the people that you used to hang out with, you don't anymore, because you were always putting up this front and you weren't ever able to be you. And so I'm in this Relentless Profit program with Crystal Crawford, and in the very beginning she had a 10-day Facebook Live challenge, because in the summertime I started doing videos out on the deck, and I'm telling you, I felt like puking. I would sit in front of the camera, which is my phone. I would sit in front of my phone, and even just to push play, and I was only videoing myself. I wasn't even going live or nothing. And I didn't even know what I was going to do with it. But the thought of putting myself out there, the thought of showing myself talking to people out there in the internet world, made me sick to my stomach. And my voice would just be shaking. I was holding my camera at the time in my hand, because I didn't have a tripod, and it was just so shaky. I would go blind. And to even back it up, I used to public speak in the nursing program, and I don't even remember my presentations. I was so sick with nerves that I would do my presentation, and then I didn't even remember what happened, because I couldn't see, I couldn't hear. I had my script in front of me. And so it's been a long, slow process to where I have come today. And all it has taken is practice. And so when Crystal Crawford said, you guys do this 10 days Facebook Live, I was like, that was yet another step into Scary World, which was going on live and people like actually being able to talk to me like by typing. And I'm like, oh, I can't push stop. Like I would make videos and I would stop and start and stop and start, and it's not good enough. It's not good enough. And I'm like, Facebook Live is stepping her up a real notch here. Like I can't push stop. And so I have to really be me. And I'm like, I don't know if I can do that. And so, yeah, again, like the first video was awful. Like I felt like so stupid. And like I didn't even know what I was talking about because I was so nervous. I was so in my head. But then I kept doing it and showing up and showing up. And what I have found is like now I am where I am today because of it. Was it comfortable along the way? Hell no. But I just kept going anyways because I wanted to be able to practice being me. Practice being me in front of the camera, practice being me in real life in front of real people, you know, and online and Facebook Lives. So wherever you're at, like in whatever way you need to do it, I ask you, what would it take for you to start being you, to start honoring you and honoring your, you know, like who you are and what you believe in, and saying the things that you normally would bite your tongue at, you know, like, and when you want to say no, but you say yes because you just want to please people, you don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, like, just try saying no and just see what happens. And one of the 30-day sayings I'm in right now for the awareness challenge with Crystal Crawford is, what is the value of never having enemies? And everything that is times a gazillion, I now destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And I'm like, what is, like, whoa, like, I don't want enemies. But what it means to me now, it's like, are you willing to receive everything? Are you willing for some people not to like you if it means you get you? And I'm like, I'm having that. I'm done. Like, life is too short for me not to speak my truth and be who I am. And I'm done with people pleasing, and I'm done with worrying about if people are going to judge me or if people aren't going to like me, because there's going to be those people anyways, whether I'm being me or not. So for what reason when I just be me? And so I invite you today to do one little baby step, one little snail move on this magical energy trail of life that is honoring of you and speaking your truth and being who you truly be. Because I want us all to be the gift that we truly are. And when we hold back on speaking our truth, we are not allowing the world to receive the gift of us. And so that's all I got for today. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you all tomorrow for day 8 of the 365-day challenge. Take care. Bye-bye.